Good morning everyone. I am Rashmi Singh. Welcome to our Aadhaar ICS channel. We are going through our current affairs section for your BPSC exam. It covers 101 important facts for your exams, and this covers all the national issues, international issues, science and tech sector, economic sector, budget, economic survey, sports, the important GI tags, the important the famous personalities of the year, or the whichever points are important for your exams. We are going to cover all the sections here, so try to be attentive during the classes. Let's start the national issues. HDFC Bank became the first bank in the country to issue an electric bank guarantee, that is named as EBG, in partnership with the National E-Governance Services Limited (NESL). The paper-based, time-consuming process has been eliminated with the new electronic bank guarantees that can be processed, stamped, verified and delivered instantly with enhanced security. So HDFC became the first bank in the country to issue an electronic bank guarantee, that is known as EBG, in partnership with the National E-Governance Services Limited. So this is important. HDFC became the first bank in the country to issue an electronic bank guarantee in partnership with National E-Governance Scheme, and the paper-based, time-consuming process has been eliminated till now. Means there will be no paperwork. It's a time-consuming process, as we know that. With the new electronic banking guarantee, that can be processed, stamped, verified and delivered instantly with enhanced security. Okay. Next point is regarding chairmanship of Shanghai Cooperation Organization for the year 2023 was handed over to India. So its Shanghai Cooperation Organization for the year 2023 was handed over to India. So it's important for your exams. Next, India's first and the world's third University of Forestry will be set up in Telangana. So it is India's first and world's third university will be set up in Telangana. India's first and world's third University of Forestry. Remember, its University of Forestry will be set up in Telangana, and the university will focus on the conservation and management of forest resources. So it is India's first and world's third University of Forestry will be set up in Telangana. The university will focus on the conservation and management for forest resources. Next point, Indore has become the first smart city in India to implement digital addressing system, for which a mobile application PATTA will be launched for allotting new digital code to every doorstep. So Indore has become the first smart city in India to implement digital addressing system. Remember, it's digital addressing system for which a mobile application PATTA, that is PATTA will be launched for allotting new digital code for every doorstep. Important point is this is important for your MPPSC exam also. Those who are watching, they will also fill up the form of MPPSC, so this point is also important for them. All the PT exams, whichever covers the current affairs section, these all points are important for them. Next, from the Bihar government. Bihar government has announced the introduction of no bag day to reduce the burden of bags of students in school. Along with this, at least one day in a week will also implement mandatory of sports period. So this question I think this question was asked in Bihar SSC exam. The which day, the no bag days. So Bihar government has announced the introduction of no bag day to reduce the burden of bags of students in school. Along with this, at least one day in a week they will be provided with mandatory sports period. So this was announced by Bihar government. Next, world's largest jungle safari park will be built in Gurugram, Haryana. So remember, it's world's largest jungle safari park. World's largest jungle safari park will be built in Gurugram, Haryana, which will spread over 10,000 acres of land. So it will cover 10,000 acres of land. Its objective is to develop Haryana as a tourism hub. For the tourism purpose, its objective is to develop Haryana is a tourism hub. तो it's world's largest jungle safari park. World's largest jungle safari park will be held in Gurugram, Haryana, which will spread over 30,000 acres. And its objective is to develop Haryana as a tourism hub. Next is from Rajasthan. The government of Rajasthan has launched a loan scheme which is known as Mahila Nidhi for Women. This scheme has been launched by Rajasthan government, which is named as Mahila Nidhi for Women. The government of Rajasthan has launched a loan scheme which is known as Mahila Nidhi for Women. Next, China has become the first country to approve inhaled version of COVID-19. So China has become the first country to approve an inhaled version of COVID-19 vaccine. Means you can inhale this type of vaccine, either previously it was orally or now you can inhale this vaccine. Previously it was given in the form of injection. Now you can use as a inhaled version, and it was China became the first country to approve inhaled version of COVID-19 vaccine. So this is important. Recently, Odisha government taking concrete step towards water conservation has started Varsa Jal Sanchay Yojana. So it is named as Varsa Jal Sanchay Yojana, started by Odisha government, taking concrete step towards the water conservation, and it is known as Varsha Jal Sanchay Yojana, named Chhata. तो this is named as Chhata, means umbrella. English में हम लोग क्या बोलेंगे इसको, umbrella. So this was started by Odisha government, taking concrete step towards water conservation, and had started Varsa Jal Sanchay Yojana, named as Chhata. Next, world's first Sanskar Kendra will be opened in Jhunjhunu district of Rajasthan. So it will be world first Sanskar Kendra in Jhunjhunu district of Rajasthan, and in this center children will be taught the rites by experts from across the country. Means all the rites, means the Vedic Sanskar and the culture heritage will be taught here from rites by experts from across the country. So it was first Sanskar Kendra. So it is not only India's, it's world first Sanskar Kendra will be opened in Jhunjhunu district of Rajasthan. Next point is from Telangana. The government of Telangana named its secretariat after the name of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. This is important, and this point has been repeated number of times, so try to remember this. The government of Telangana has named its secretariat after the name of Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar. Next, Angan 2022 conference was organized by Bureau of Energy Efficiency. Its aim to reduce the carbon emission and emphasizes energy efficiency. So it is named as Angan 2022. Conference was organized by Bureau Energy Efficiency. Its aim to reduce carbon emission and emphasize energy efficiency. Next, the Education Department of Uttarakhand has launched e-governance portal Smarth. Its aim is to bring change in the field of education and emphasize on quality education. So it is started by Uttarakhand government. It has been launched by Uttarakhand government, and it is named as e-governance portal Smarth. What is its name? E-governance portal Smarth. Its aim is to bring change in the field of education and emphasize on quality education. Next point is from Uttar Pradesh. Bharatul village in Uttar Pradesh has become the first village in India to provide RO water in every household. Means they will get RO water. It's a very good initiative by UP government. They will get the RO water in their household work. And the village name is Bharatul village in UP has become the first village in India to provide RO water in every household. Next point is also from UP state. Uttar Pradesh had topped in the disposal of cases through e-prosecution portal under Digital India Mission. So UP has topped in disposal of cases, means they have sought out number of cases through e-prosecution portal under Digital India Mission. Next, the first US Pacific Island Countries Summit was held in Washington DC on 28-29 September. It was attended by 12 Pacific Island nations, which was chaired by US President. Sorry, there is a printing mistake. It was chaired. So try to avoid this because it's not in our control to try this to improve this type of mistakes. The first US President Island Countries Summit was held in Washington DC on 28th and 29th September. It was attended by 12 Pacific Island nations and which was chaired by US President. So remember, it's first US Pacific Island Countries Summit held in Washington DC. Again, from the point is from Uttarakhand. Uttarakhand has become the first state in the country to implement centre's new education policy. This point has been repeated number of times, and this question has been asked in various exams. If you will see the previous year's question of many exams are there, such as Bihar CDPO or Bihar SSC or the exams which are related with UP PCS. This question has been asked number of times. And there is a misprint in your Speedy magazine also. So Uttarakhand has become the first state in the country to implement centre's new education policy. So which state has become the first state to implement the centre's new education policy? It's Uttarakhand at pre-primary level. Okay, so Uttarakhand has become the first state in the country to implement the centre's new education policy 2020 at pre-primary level. Next, a month-long Kashi Tamil Samagam will be organized by the Ministry of Education in Kashi, Varanasi on November 22. Its aim to explore the ancient historical and cultural links between Tamil Nadu and Varanasi. So it was a month-long Kashi Tamil. The name, from name it is clear that Kashi and Tamil Samagam means from the Varanasi and Tamil Nadu, means UP and Tamil Nadu, both states will participate in this. So Kashi Tamil Samagam will be organized by Ministry of Education in Kashi in November 2022. Its aim to explore the ancient and historical cultural links between Tamil Nadu and Varanasi. All the cultural and ancient links will be explored here in Tamil Nadu and Varanasi. Next, India's first migration monitoring system was inaugurated in Mumbai by the Department of Women and Child Development. It's India's first migration monitoring system. Remember, India's first migration monitoring system was inaugurated in Mumbai by the Department of Women and Child Development in Maharashtra. Through this, efforts will be made to track migrant beneficiaries and provide them benefits. So it's migration monitoring first. It's India's first, inaugurated in Mumbai by the Department of Women and Child Development in Maharashtra. Through this, efforts will be made to track migrant beneficiaries and provide them benefits. Next point is from, now we are covering the national issues. Later on we will cover international, economic section, science section, military exercises, awards, games, GI tags, important dates, important summits, all will be covered. So have patience and wait for your 101 important points for your BPSC. Rozgar Mela Recruitment Drive, launched by PM Modi to provide employment opportunities to 10 lakh youth. It's Rozgar Mela Recruitment organized by PM Modi to provide employment opportunities to 10 lakh youth. Next, Gujarat has become the first state in India to supply tap water to 100% household under Jal Jeevan Mission. So which state became the first state in India? Gujarat became the first state in India to supply tap water 100% household under Jal Jeevan Mission. The scheme or the mission is Jal Jeevan Mission and it's 100% household tap water. Tap water 100% household under Jal Jeevan Mission. Gujarat has become the first state. Next, Union Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change has approved the establishment of Tarai Elephant Reserve, the second elephant in Uttar Pradesh. This is a repeated point. In the last session also I have repeated this. Union Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change has approved the establishment of Tarai Elephant Reserve, the second elephant reserve in UP. It's the second elephant reserve in UP. Next, the Saras Food Festival-2022 was organized by Union Ministry of Rural Development in New Delhi. Women entrepreneurs of self-help groups participated in this festival and presented their cuisines. So it is Saras Food Festival organized in Delhi by Union it was organized in Delhi by the Union Ministry of Rural Development, and women entrepreneurs of self-help groups participated here. Next, Union Ministry of Education has signed a MOU with FIFA and Football Federation of India for the implementation of Football for School initiative. Its name is Football for School. The Union Ministry of Education has signed an MOU with FIFA and Football Federation of India. The Football Federation of India and FIFA has signed an MOU for the implementation of Football for School initiative. This is important point. Next, we will cover a 5-day international music dance festival. Udbhav 2022 was organized in Gwalior in MP. It was inaugurated by Baushaun, Taiwan's ambassador to India. Baushaun, Taiwan's ambassador to India. So it's a 5-day international music dance festival, Udbhav Utsav. 5-day music dance festival named as Udbhav Utsav, organized in Gwalior, Madhya Pradesh, and it was inaugurated by Taiwan's ambassador to India. And ambassador name is Baushaun. It's not Indian name, so pronounce it as you like it. Indian Space Congress 2022 was organized in New Delhi from 26 to 28 October. Its purpose is to promote exploration in the field of space. So it's India Space Congress organized in New Delhi from 26 to 28 October. India Space Congress 2022 organized in New Delhi on from 26 to 28 October, and its purpose is to promote exploration in the field of space. Next point is from Modi laid the foundation stone of C-295. What is C-295? Transport aircraft manufacturing facility in Vadodara, Gujarat. C-295. 295 is a transport aircraft manufacturing facility in Vadodara, Gujarat. This is the first time that a military craft will be manufactured in India by a private company. So this is very important because this is the first time that a military aircraft will be manufactured in India by a private company, and its name as C-295. So it was founded by, the foundation was led by PM Modi in Vadodara, Gujarat, and the program is named as C-295. It's a transport aircraft manufacturing facility, and this is the first time that military aircraft will be manufactured in India by a private company. Next, Delhi's LG Vinay Kumar Saxena launched Samriddhi 2022-23 scheme. Under this, owners of residential property can get exemption of their property tax. So Delhi's Lieutenant Governor Vinay Kumar Saxena launched Samriddhi 2022-23 scheme. Under this, owners of residential property can get exemption of their property tax. So it is named as Samriddhi 2022-23, launched by Delhi Governor General. Next, recently the establishment of new tiger reserve, Durgavati Tiger Reserve, was approved in Madhya Pradesh. In the last video, this point was repeated, so repeat it once again. Durgavati Tiger Reserve was approved in MP. Next, recently the central government has decided to set Northeast first fish museum in Arunachal Pradesh, and this museum will be a part of Aqua Park run by the Ministry of Fisheries. So first of its kind, first fish museum. It is in Northeast India, that is in Arunachal Pradesh. Central government has decided to set up Northeast First Fish Museum. It is first fish museum in Arunachal Pradesh, and the museum will be a part of Aqua Park run by Union Ministry of Fisheries. So this covers our national sections. Now we will go through the international issues. Before that, those who have applied for JSSC CGL, उनके लिए ये अनाउंसमेंट है, जिनका कि जैसा कि आपको पता है कि JSSC CGL में 3 पेपर हैं. कल आपका लेडी सुपरवाइजर का भी वैकेंसी आया है, महिला पर्यवेक्षक, तो उसका भी सेम पैटर्न है. पैटर्न आपका ये है कि पेपर 1, पेपर 2 एंड पेपर 3 है. तो फॉर JSSC CGL जो ग्रेजुएट लेवल एग्जाम है, मैं उसके बारे में बता रही हूँ कि पेपर 1, पेपर 2 और पेपर 3 में जो आपका पेपर 2 है, और जिन लोगों का लैंग्वेज, जिन लोगों ने अपना रीजनल लैंग्वेज रखा है संस्कृत, उनके लिए डिस्क्रिप्टिव क्लास चल रहा है जिसमें कि आपका पूरा सिलेबस कवर कराया जा रहा है। संस्कृत भाषा का उद्भव और विकास, लौकिक, वैदिक संस्कृत, लौकिक संस्कृत, जो भी पोर्शन है आपका, जो भी सिलेबस है वो सारा कवर कराया जा रहा है। उसके साथ साथ आपके 25 सेट्स ऑलरेडी 1 मंथ से चल रहे हैं। आप उसको देख के संस्कृत लैंग्वेज का पोर्शन कवर कर सकते हैं। ये उनके लिए मैं बोल रही हूँ जो आज पहली बार वीडियो देख रहे होंगे, आइदर आप बीपीएससी के लिए देख रहे हैं और अगर आप जेपीएससी भी दे रहे हैं तो उनके लिए मैं बोल रही हूँ कि जिसका भी संस्कृत लैंग्वेज है उसके लिए 25 सेट्स दिए हुए हैं, प्रैक्टिस सेट्स, जो आपका मॉडल सेट है संस्कृत लैंग्वेज पे। उसमें आपके 40 क्वेश्चन है, पर सेट में 40 क्वेश्चन है, तो 25 सेट्स में कितने हो गए? 30,000 क्वेश्चन। तो आपको 1000 क्वेश्चन दिया गया है विथ एक्सप्लेनेशन। आप उस क्वेश्चन का रिवीजन कर सकते हैं। रिवीजन करेंगे, आप वो क्वेश्चन को देखेंगे तो आपके जो अभी डिस्क्रिप्शन का क्लास चल रहा उससे कंपेयर करेंगे तो देखेंगे कि आपका वो सारा क्वेश्चन उसमें कवर कराया जा चुका है। तो आप वो 25 सेट्स को देखिए, आप 1000 क्वेश्चन का प्रैक्टिस उससे कर सकते हैं। प्लस जो पेपर 3 है आपका, उसके लिए प्रैक्टिस सेट्स है, मॉडल सेट 150 क्वेश्चन वाला है वो आपका, जिसमें कि आपका जीएस, साइंस, कंप्यूटर साइंस, मैथ्स, रीजनिंग, झारखंड करंट और कंप्यूटर साइंस के जितने क्वेश्चन है 150 क्वेश्चन वो पूरा कवर करता है आपका, इंक्लूडिंग मेंटल एबिलिटी, मैथ्स और रीजनिंग। तो ये सब आपका 25 सेट्स है। तो आप पेपर 3 के लिए प्रैक्टिस कर सकते हो। और वैसे आपको पता ही है कि अगर आप पेपर 1 एंड पेपर 2 क्वालिफाई नहीं करेंगे तो आपका जो जीएस का पेपर है, पेपर 3, वो इवेल्युएट नहीं होगा। तो आपका जो फर्स्ट पेपर है हिंदी इंग्लिश, ये तो आप क्वालिफाई कर ही लोगे, ये इट्स नॉट अ बिग इशू, तो आप वो क्वालिफाई कर लोगे। नेक्स्ट आपका जो भी, अगर आपने संस्कृत लैंग्वेज रखा है तो उनके लिए सारा फैसिलिटीज अवेलेबल है। आप चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर सकते हैं और उसमें जितने भी वीडियोस दिए हुए हैं उसको आप देख सकते हैं। अच्छा लगे तो लाइक कमेंट कीजिए, शेयर कीजिए। तो जो भी स्टडी मटेरियल अवेलेबल है आप उनका फायदा उठा सकते हैं। इसके लिए आपको चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करना पड़ेगा और वीडियोस को कंटिन्यू देखना पड़ेगा, जो कि आपके ऑल भी जितने भी सिलेबस हैं सबको कवर करते हैं। आप जो भी एग्जाम दे रहे हो, जीएस का पोर्शन ऐसा है उसमें कि आप कोई भी एग्जाम दे रहे हो, पीटी, मेंस, कोई भी स्टेट का दे रहे हो, झारखंड, यूपी, एमपी, राजस्थान, उत्तराखंड, सारे स्टेट्स का उसमें आपको मैटर मिल जाएगा, इंक्लूडिंग वो जीएस पोर्शन। जीएस में आपका हिस्ट्री, ज्योग्राफी, पॉलिटी बहुत अच्छे से कवर है और उसमें एमसीक्यू फॉर्मेट में क्वेश्चंस भी दिया हुआ है। आप उसको देखेंगे, वीडियोस को लिंक को शेयर करेंगे या देखेंगे तो आपको पता चलेगा सारा मैटर कवर है। प्रीवियस ईयर्स क्वेश्चंस भी दिया हुआ बीपीएससी का, वो भी आप देख सकते हैं। जो 68 बीपीएससी तक के क्वेश्चन पेपर उसमें प्रीवियस ईयर्स दिए हुए हैं। तो वो सारे सेट्स आप देखिए, रिविजन कीजिए और जितने भी करंट अफेयर सेक्शन है उसका भी आप रिवीजन कर सकते हैं। ठीक है, तो ये आपका नेशनल इश्यूज कवर हो गया था, फिर मैंने सीजीएल के लिए बोला। अब कमिंग टू इंटरनेशनल इश्यूज, द सुप्रीम कोर्ट ऑफ न्यूजीलैंड हैज ग्रांटेड पीपल टू राइट टू वोट एट द एज ऑफ 16। तो बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट लाइन है ये, द सुप्रीम कोर्ट ऑफ न्यूजीलैंड हैज ग्रांटेड द पीपल राइट टू वोट एट द एज ऑफ 16. Okay, so this is very important line. New Zealand has granted the people right to vote at the age of 16. Next, China has signed world's longest gas supply agreement with Qatar. There is a printing mistake, gas लिखा हुआ है GUE, वहाँ पे क्या होगा, gas supply. China has signed the world's largest gas supply agreement with Qatar. Next, on 1st November 2022, the African country Ghana assumed the presidency of United Nations Security Council. So which country? The African countries Ghana assumed the presidency of United Nations Security Council. So Ghana has assumed the presidency of United Nations Security Council. Next, world's longest passenger train has been run in Switzerland. Its length is about 2 kilometers with 100 coaches. The number of coaches are 100 and its length is about 2 kilometers. It's world's longest passenger train. Remember, it's world's longest passenger train. It's run in train has been run in Switzerland. The length is about 2 kilometers with 100 coaches. Next, India's Minister of State for External Affairs V. Muralidharan participated in 8th Dakar International Meeting on Peace and Security in Africa held in Senegal. So it's V. Muralidharan participated in 8th Dakar International Meeting on Peace and Security held in Senegal. Next, recently India signed an agreement with Singapore for export of green energy from 2025. So India has signed an agreement with Singapore for export of green energy from 2025. Next, crisis has been chosen as Collins Dictionary Word of the Year. Which word has been chosen as the Collins Dictionary Word? Crisis. Next, according to the State of Global Water Resources Report 2021 released by the World Meteorological Organization, about 3.6 billion people are facing inadequate water access for at least 1 month every year, and this figure is expected to reach more than 5 billion by 2050. So what is this report is? State of Global Water Resources State of Global Water Resources Report 2022 released by World Meteorological Organization. About 3.6 billion people are facing inadequate water access for at least 1 month every year, and this figure is expected to reach more than 5 billion by 2050. So this report was given by State of Global Water Resources 2021. Next, India assumed the monthly rotating residency of UN Security Council on December 1st, the second time its 2-year tenure as an elected member of the council in 21-22. So now it's assumed as the second time India assumed monthly rotating presidency of UN Security Council on December 1st, the second time, and its 2 years tenure. Its 2-year tenure as an elected member of council. So it's UN Security Council second time, its 2-year tenure as an elected member of council in 21-22. Next, in 26th annual plenary meeting of Wassenaar arrangement held in Vienna, India was assigned the precedence of Wassenaar arrangement for 1 year. India's term will begin on January 1st, 2023. So on 26th annual plenary meeting of Wassenaar arrangement held in Vienna. It was held in Vienna, and India was assigned the presidency. India was assigned the presidency of arrangement for 1 year. Indian term will begin on January 1st, 2023. Next, Global Aviation Safety Ranking issued by International Civil Aviation Organization. First rank Singapore, and the rank of India is 48. Next, India and Germany have signed migration and mobility agreement under which people from both countries real access to study, research and work. So India and Germany have signed a migration and mobility agreement. An agreement was signed as migration and mobility agreement under which people from both the countries have they can access for study and research work. Next, cyclonic storm Mandus in South Andaman Sea has been named by UAE. The storm first hit the Chennai coast in India. This storm first hit the Chennai coast in India, and it is named as Mandus in South Andaman Sea and has been named by UAE. This has been named by UAE, and the cyclone Mandus in South Andaman Sea, and it will first hit the Chennai coast in India. Next point, RBI of India has signed a currency swap agreement with the Maldivian Monetary Authority, under which Maldivian Monetary Authority can withdraw maximum of 200 million from RBI in tranches. So it's an agreement between RBI and Maldivian Monetary Authority, under which Maldivian Monetary Authority can withdraw how much? Maximum $200 million. Maximum $200 million from RBI in tranches. Next, New Zealand has become the first country in the world to become smoking for generation to come. New Zealand became the first country in the world to ban smoking. Sorry, there is a printing mistake, to ban smoking. New Zealand, the country will ban smoking for the generation to come. So they have banned smoking in their country. Which country? New Zealand. This covers our international issues. Now we will cover the economic sections. According to a report released by central government, India received a freight direct investment FDI of 83.5 million dollar in the year 2021-22. How much? $83.57 million in the year 21-22. So this report has been released by central government. India received FDI of $83.5 million, $83.57 million in the year 21-22. Next, World Investment Report released by UNCTAD, India's ranked 7th among the foreign direct investment recipient. What is the rank of India? India's rank 7th among the freight direct investment recipient. The top FDI recipient country is USA. So what is the rank of USA? The top FDI recipient country is USA and India's rank is 7th. Next portion, science and tech. This will also cover the defense section. Research at Lawrence Livermore National Laboratory in California, USA have recently announced a historic nuclear fusion success. Its nuclear fusion success. Researchers at Lawrence Livermore National Laboratory in California, USA have recently announced the historic nuclear fusion success. Next, NTPC and Gujarat Gas Limited jointly commissioned India's first green hydrogen blending project. It's India's first green hydrogen blending project commissioned jointly by NTPC and Gujarat Gas Limited. NTPC and Gujarat Gas Limited jointly commissioned India's first green hydrogen blending project. Next, India has overtaken Japan to become the third largest auto market in the world. Important fact, India has overtaken Japan to become the third largest auto market in the world. Next point, the USA has approved the use of world's first vaccine for honeybees. It was engineered to prevent fatalities from American foulbrood disease. It's an American disease named foulbrood disease and it's a first kind of vaccines for honeybees. The US has approved the use of world first vaccine for honeybees. It's the world first vaccine for honeybees. USA has approved it. It was engineered to prevent the fatalities from American foulbrood disease. Next, Russia will send Soyuz MS-23 spacecraft to International Space Station to bring back its 3 male crew members after Russian spacecraft Soyuz MS-22 was damaged. When the Russian spacecraft was damaged, they have sent a spacecraft to International Space Station to bring back its 3 male crew members. They have sent to bring back their 3 male crew members after Russian spacecraft Soyuz MS-22 was damaged. Next, America James Webb Telescope was discovered and exoplanet LHS 475b, roughly equal to the size of Earth. Means the size of Earth and the telescope size was same. So America's James Webb Telescope has discovered an exoplanet. It's an exoplanet LHS 475b. What is its name? Exoplanet LHS 475b, roughly equal to the size of Earth. America's James Webb Telescope has discovered an exoplanet LHS 475. Next, startup Pharma IG Drones has developed India's first 5G enabled drone. It's India's first 5G enabled drone which is capable of vertical takeoff and launching. Vertical takeoff and landing, not launching. It has been named as Skyhawk. So, startup firm IG Drones has developed India's first 5G enabled drone which is capable of vertical takeoff and landing and it has been named as Skyhawk. Next, the Himachal Pradesh government has become the 4th state in India to restore the old pension scheme. The old pension scheme has been restored by the Himachal Pradesh government also and it has become the 4th state in the country. Now we will go through the books and authors. Remember, books and authors are also important because there has been number of books written by Indian authors and foreigner authors. So we have to remember this. Have a look on this. Gandhi and the Champaran Satyagraha. Select reading. Gandhi and the Champaran Satyagraha. For BPSC, it's important because it's related to Champaran Satyagraha, written by Suranjan Das. Next, McMahon Line, A Century of Discord, written by General J.J. Singh. Written by General J.J. Singh. Next, Adventure in Reading, written by Ruskin Bond. Next book is The Indian Story, The India Story, written by Vimal Jalan. Now we will cover the brand ambassador. The Elimination Program, Nikshay. Brand ambassador, Deepa Malik. Nykaa Fashion, Janhvi Kapoor. Brand ambassador of Nykaa Fashion is Janhvi Kapoor. Environment, we will cover the environment section. From January 2023, the Air Quality Management Commission has banned the use of cola industries, domestic and other miscellaneous work in Delhi and its surrounding cities. So, from when? January 23, the Air Quality Management Commission has banned the use of cola industries. Which industry? Cola industries and domestic and miscellaneous work in Delhi and its surrounding sites. Next, Pali Panchayat of Jammu and Kashmir has become the first carbon neutral Panchayat of India. So, which has become the first carbon neutral Panchayat of India? Pali Panchayat of Jammu and Kashmir has become the first carbon neutral Panchayat. Next, Union Minister of Environment, Forest and Climate Change, Bhupendra Yadav, represented India at the Ministerial Roundtable during 8th World Green Economic Summit. Its 8th World Green Economic Summit was held in Dubai on 28th September. So it was the Union Minister Environment, Forest and Climate Change, Bhupendra Yadav, represented India at the Ministerial Roundtable during 8th World Green Economic Summit held in Dubai. Now we will cover the country's president. The newly elected president, Nepal. The president of Nepal is Ram Chandra Paudel. President of Bangladesh, Mohammad Sahabuddin Chupu. President of Vietnam, Van Thuong. President of Israel, Isaac Herzog. President of Iraq, Abdul Latif Rashid. This you have to repeat it again and again, then you can recognize it all. Sri Lanka, Ranil Vikram Singhe. Sri Lankan president is Ranil Vikram Singhe. UAE, Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan. Philippines, Ferdinand Marcos Jr. South Korea, president of South Korea is Yoon Suk Yeol. President of Kazakhstan, Kasayam Jomart Tokayev. Now we will go through military exercises. Shinyu Maitri 2023. Venue, Komatsu Island in Japan. India and Japan participated in this. Next, Bold Kurukshetra 2023. Venue, Jodhpur. Country participated, India and Singapore. There is a chance of question from this section. Always, if you see the previous years of BPSC, you will get this type of questions here. Frinzek 2023. Venue, Kerala. Country participated, India and France. AFI Index 2023. Venue, Pune. Country participated, India and 23 countries of African continent. India with the 23 countries of Africa. Next, days and theme. World Hindi Day, 10th January 2023. Making Hindi the language of public opinion without forgetting the importance of their mother tongue. So 10th January 23, making Hindi the language of public opinion without forgetting the importance of their mother tongue. That's World Hindi Day. Next, National Youth Day, 12th January 2023. And the theme of this day is Vikshit Yuva, Viksit Bharat. Now I will go through award section. Pandit Hari Prasad Chaurasia Lifetime Achievement Award given to Dr. Prabha Atre. Pandit Hari Prasad Chaurasia Lifetime Achievement Award given to Dr. Prabha Atre. Next, Sangeeta Sangeet Kala Nidhi Award 2023 given to Bombay Jayashree, eminent Carnatic musician, Bombay Jayashree. Next, Karnataka Ratna, Puneet Rajkumar. Next, J.C. Daniel Award 2022 given to K.P. Kumaram, Malayalam film producer. First, Lata Dinanath Mangeshkar Award given to Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Now second has also been given. Conferences, G7 Summit 2022, it was held in Germany. Next, Commonwealth Heads of Government Meeting 2022, Kigali, Rwanda. NATO Summit 2022, Madrid, Spain. Now we will cover the sports section, which will include the Commonwealth Game. India got the maximum number of medals, that is 12 in wrestling. Saurabh Ghosal became the first Indian athlete to earn an individual medal, that is bronze medal in men's single squash. Saurabh Ghosal became the first Indian athlete to earn individual bronze medal in men's single squash. Tejaswini Sankar won the first medal for India in high jump event. Tejaswini Sankar. Murli Sri Shankar became the first Indian male athlete to win a silver medal at Commonwealth Game in long jump. So he became the first Indian male athlete to win a silver medal at Commonwealth Game in long jump. Now we will cover the schemes. Resham Keet Bima Programme launched by Uttarakhand government, protecting the silk producers from the effects of climate change, water scarcity and other threats. So it's Resham Keet Bima Programme launched by Uttarakhand government. Next, Him Pahadi scheme launched by Uttarakhand government to prevent migration of people from state. Priority will be given to youth and ex-servicemen to settle in areas bordering the state. So it was Him Pahadi scheme launched by Uttarakhand government to prevent the migration of people from the state. Priority will be given to the youth and ex-servicemen to settle in areas bordering the state. Next, Ghasiyari Kalyan Yojana launched by Uttarakhand government to reduce the burden of rural women in the hilly areas of the state to providing fodder to the animals at their doorstep. They will provide the fodder at their doorstep, and it was launched by Uttarakhand government for the women to reduce the burden of rural women in hilly areas of the state by providing fodder to the animals at their doorstep. Now we will cover the web portal. The important web portal are here. Issued by the government of Uttar Pradesh. Portal is Sambhav portal. Speedy disposal of public grievances and transparency in the public distribution system. So it's a speedy disposal of public grievances and transparency in the public distribution system. Next, Temple 360 portal issued by Union Ministry of Culture. Through this, people can visit pilgrimage sites of India online from anywhere. Means they can visit the pilgrimage site online from anywhere in India, and this is known as Temple 360 portal issued by Union Ministry of Culture. Now the famous initiatives. Sujal initiative launched by government of Haryana, monitoring the supply of water and controlling its flow. So Sujal launched by the government of Haryana, monitoring the supply of water and controlling its flow. Next initiative is SBM Partner Fest initiative launched by WhatsApp India. Through this, people will be able to run their business digitally. It's for digital business launched by the WhatsApp India. People will be able to run their business digitally. Next, Startup School India initiative launched by Google, providing online training related to tools, products, etc. to promote 10,000 startups in small towns of India. So launched by Google, providing online training related to tools, products, etc. to promote 1,000 startups in small towns of India. Next, Platform initiative launched by Union Ministry of Agriculture and Farmer. It's for farmer welfare. Under this, farmer will be allowed to sell their produce outside the state border, which will give a boost to agriculture trade. So this was started or launched by Union Ministry of Agriculture. It's for farmer welfare. Under this, farmers will be allowed to sell their produce outside the state border, means they can sell their products to the other state also, the neighboring state also, and which will give a boost to their agriculture trade. Okay, this covers your 101 important points for your BPSC upcoming exam. So watch it regularly, revise it properly, revise all the section daily, national, international, state affairs, all the section. So revise the current affairs section very carefully, because there will be 30 to 35 questions from these sections. And those who have not subscribed the channel, please subscribe it, and thanks for watching this. Stay tuned for new updates.